Yeah! What's up, boys and girls?
Dude, that thing looks pretty mean.
I have a new machete.
Dude, that... Who got you that thing? That thing looks amazing.
You may have heard of him. The man, the myth, and the legend. Tatum.
Oh.
You got me this, sir. We needed another weapon. And what's more barbaric than this 47-pound machete?
Dude, I saw that thing and I was like, oh, that's it. That's the one, you know? And it just looks so aggressive.
It is very aggressive.
I just love the printing on the top too. It just looks like alligator skin.
I feel
crocodile,
like
whatever.
I feel like I could definitely cut a hog in half.
I mean, it's pretty damn sharp. I mean, it doesn't like cut paper like they do in the videos, but
it's pretty sharp.
It's pretty sharp. I mean, I just cut my thumb, so that's cool. No, just kidding.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Tatum,
you're welcome.
You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't care what Jonathan says about you. You're a good guy.
Yeah, let's never have that guy on here ever again.
We are sorry, everyone. That was the worst podcast we've ever had.
Yeah,
countless complaints of Jonathan.
Yeah, I think all of them had to do with him being a Jewish, but I mean,
that's terrible.
I know, right? Who would do such a thing?
You bigoted bastards.
Honestly, he can't help it. He was born into it. He was born into worshiping Buddha and all that jazz, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Poseidon?
We don't know what you worship, Jonathan, but we know that we love you no matter what.
Exactly.
Except for being a Jew.
That was a fantastic episode. And thank you, Jonathan, for being on it.
Dude, we had a blast. It was a fun time. Just I was like trying so hard to hold it together with watching his reactions with just
trying to sell him on all that shit.
Like you would be all serious about it and he would actually like consider it at first and then start thinking of all the counterpoints because, you know, Jonathan. But then anytime I would say mine, it was just like he's gonna flip out.
Yeah.
He's gonna flip out.
Instantly.
So
you just got the premise
out. A black hole
swallowed the earth.
What the fuck? That's bullshit.
He didn't even let you get into it. The second you started, he was after you.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. And we got a great response from that episode.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people loved it. And even though it was a long ass episode, I think that was even better.
Yeah.
You know?
We could have kept going for another 3 hours.
Yeah.
We had to shut that shit down.
Yeah. What time did we get down? Like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it was like 8:45, I think. Damn. Which we're old as shit, so that's like 45 minutes past our bedtime.
Dude, that's like 12 o'clock at night for us, so.
On a weekday.
Yeah.
We're so cool, dude. We stay up late, hanging out.
Drink beer, you know, eat Oreos and such.
Talking about aliens and the Titanic.
Yeah, dude. That was a fun episode.
That was. But this is going to be a better episode because it's back to us. Back to the Wonder Twins.
Yeah, without Jonathan. Thank God.
And without Sean, because he was supposed to be on this week.
Yeah, what the heck?
This is the 4th episode, and I hope he's listening. 4 episodes he's been invited and canceled on. He is done. He's done.
You know what? There's only one thing that can redeem me from that.
He already owes us that. He already owes us his blow-up doll date.
Yeah, but we can get more out of this. Trust me. There's only one thing.
Like, what do you think?
I know.
Okay.
We're on the same page. Okay. Just trust me on this. I'll make it happen.
He's got to fuck the blow-up doll.
in the restaurant.
In Olive Garden. On top of the breadsticks.
And shove a breadstick in its mouth as he's doing it. A whole breadstick. Like, just nonstop. Just shoving it in her mouth. Okay. All right.
All right.
Watch your ears, guys. Watch your ears.
I didn't even make it 5 minutes without getting us taken down.
Hopefully don't have children watching this or listening.
I was going to say we definitely don't, but our younger audience are the ones who are much more active on social media.
Yeah.
So I think they're definitely listening.
Oh my God.
Our analytics show a bunch of people over the age of 65.
What?
So you dirty bastards,
You dirty bastards.
you hip ass grandpas and grandmas.
Yeah, dude.
Hats off to you. I salute you.
I wonder if they have to split this episode into intervals because they just like watch it, have to take
Doze
a nap,
off.
watch it, take a nap.
They're like, American, I like America. And then they just sleep through the whole thing.
We're kind of being assholes right now.
We're also 70% men,
Really?
which I was surprised it was that low. I thought it was going to be 90% men.
Seriously?
The women, they just love the hair. They're here for the hair.
Dude, there was that screenshot that we had, or video, snapshot, whatever, on Instagram that came up, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, that's what it looks like from the back?
Damn. Look at my hair.
Damn.
Did you get any DMs?
No.
So the girls do not like it.
No, it's not that they don't like it. They just don't like me.
Or they're intimidated by it.
I mean, it would be bad if I had better hair than the girl. So
Exactly. You do have one of the finest heads of hair. You guys wonder what that sound is? Tatum is eating Oreos on the show again. This is so unprofessional. This is why we had to do a podcast and not a TV show. If we had a producer right now, they'd be throwing things at us. I'll just wait for you. It's okay.
I'm good. It was just one Oreo, dude. Relax.
I'm just waiting on you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I have a weird combo here. I have Oreos, milk, and beer.
I think you're onto something.
I mean, I'm trying to use the Oreos to time me off before dinner. I didn't eat all day. I'm hungry. I'm a hungry man.
You should eat a Hungry Man. Available in stores now.
Dude. So today I bought this, well, not today, but I bought it and it finally showed up today. It was like a to-go kit, like a kit for the side-by-side, dude.
Is that what I saw you messing with?
Yeah. And it was pretty cool, actually. Like, a lot of the parts, like, you can tell are cheaply made, but, like, in all the not necessary places. Like, for instance, like, you can tell, like, the little plastic cover for the, like, an air pressure gauge, like, is plastic, like, super cheap plastic. You can tell the same thing for, like, the flashlight covers and, like, things like that. But, like, the actual tools, like the sockets and the wrenches and all that, they actually seemed like pretty good parts. Like the stuff you have to be hammering on, you know?
Yeah. So are you going to put that on your razor?
Yeah.
It seemed big. Where are you going to put it?
Just in the bed.
Really? It'll fit?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. That was one of their like selling points, was they designed it to be able to fit in like any bed, any like Can-Am side or razor, the Talons, the Kawasaki's, all of it. Even the Yamahas. Do those have beds?
I don't know.
I thought they had trunks, like in the front.
Frunks?
Frunks. Like a Lambo.
Like the new F-150 Lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
I don't know. I think that truck's kind of cool.
Hide your cocaine in there. What cop is going to want to check the frunk?
Oh, you have a frunk? Yeah, you're free to go. You already have a horrible life.
Go on, get out of here.
But yeah, that thing was pretty cool. I loved opening that up. And they even had like those like little jump starter battery things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was actually in there. I already had one, but
That's pretty cool.
I had that one. And then, yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool little kit. I got a couple other things for it, like gas tank and all that other stuff.
Nice.
That way, whenever I go on a ride by myself, I'm able to not die.
Is this a cry for attention again?
You know, whenever...
Since nobody else will ride with me, I had to buy this survival kit.
Oh, whatever, dude. No, it's not. It's just like, you know, you never know. Because, I mean, you could be like camping with people, you know, lots of friends and people that you know, like people that you hang out with like all the time.
I do know. Do you know?
And then you just like, you know, on a whim, like, hey, I'm just going to go on this quick ride by myself.
Boom.
I'm tired of
breakdown.
all these people.
Sasquatch fucks you.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
But not anymore with this kit. No Sasquatch fucking me.
Has an anti-Sasquatch spray in it?
No, it's not a spray. It's actually a crowbar.
You're going to beat off Sasquatch.
Yes, I am.
Hold on. Let's replay that. You're going to beat off Sasquatch.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Enough said. Why isn't prostitution legal?
What?
Why is prostitution
I heard you, but I just...
illegal? What sense does that make?
I don't know, but I feel like you have an answer to this.
Well, it doesn't make any sense to me. How come you can go... I'm not saying I want to use it, but how come you can go and get a massage and they can touch every other part of your body except for your no-no square?
That's my other question. Why can't it be a triangle?
Then, okay, because everyone knows triangles are gay.
So there are people out there that have triangles.
Exactly, because it's awesome. LGBTQ plus, that's like the platinum membership or something. Anyway, you can go and get a massage and get every part of your body touched. You can go to a physical therapist. You can even have sex with anyone you want in the world for free.
With consent.
There's no problem. Okay, true. And legal age.
Yeah.
You can pay somebody to have sex with you, like prostitution, as long as there's a camera in the room. But why can I not fuck you?
Dude, oh my God.
Why can I not have sex with you and in turn give you money? Like, does the government only get mad if I give you cash? What if I give you an alpaca?
Is
that prostitution?
I think it's like that, like a moonshine instance, you know? You know how like you can sell moonshine, but like they have a whole fucking show on how people like these cops
illegal.
Yeah, because it's a taxable, and they don't get tax money off of it, which makes it illegal.
Well, if you just created like a shop, like a massage parlor, and be like rub and tugs, Tony's rub and tug, come on in here legally, and you could tax for it. A guy could go in there, pay $25 for a handy.
Isn't that a strip club? I mean,
well, they're not supposed to touch you.
I've never been in a strip club, so I don't know.
Me either.
I seriously haven't. Why?
I know you haven't. I'm not doubting you. I was agreeing with you. Neither have I.
But I think that's why, because like I mean it's the same thing with jobs. I mean they don't want you like getting paid under the table, you know, because then they're not getting their tax money, and you're still making money, and then they don't get to tax you at the end of the year because they don't really know how much you made.
I think it's Christians. Because don't you think if prostitution was legal, everyone would stop getting married? 90% of men, don't you think? I'm in the 10%. I love my wife. I would have done it whether prostitution was free.
So I think you're on the right track. If you made a company.
Follow me down the rabbit hole. Come on, Tatum.
No. I think you're right. If you make a company, Tony's Tug and Rug, whatever it is.
Tug and Rug.
If you make a company like that,
get a hand job and we'll clean your rugs.
That's okay. If you charge like not for the actual sexual act, which is why porn is a thing.
Ooh, so you rent the room.
Yeah.
And what happens in the room?
And then I think what they do with porn is they don't actually, I could be totally wrong on this, but this is what I think that they went around and why porn is such a big deal, is they actually pay like for the video. Like they don't pay the, for
the
actors.
Sexual act, right?
Yeah. They don't pay for the sexual act. They pay for the acting. It just happens that, I mean, there's a lot more movies nowadays that like you basically get porn in a movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole scene. Like I remember when I was younger, like that shit never happened. Like you didn't even hear about it. I know your parents were always like, you're not allowed to watch that, but like you didn't even hear about it. And then nowadays it's like
every scene.
Yeah.
Well, they got to spice things up. Eventually, what life is going to is people are just going to be naked.
Dude.
That's what we talked about, I think, in episode 1 of OnlyFans is dollars going away. Bitcoin is just a fad. Invest in buttholes.
Fad? Invest in buttholes.
Invest in buttholes. How many shares of stock in butthole can I buy? That's going to be the real currency.
How many shares have my butthole have? That's fucking disgusting. But save your butthole for something else, people.
Well, I'm just saying, we have a very large platform, and we have a duty to take down China, to take down North Korea, and to legalize prostitution. We have to worry about the things that really matter.
Have you seen, speaking of North Korea, have you seen those images, the satellite images of like power usage in like the different countries, or it just shows like a picture of the earth, right?
In North Korea at night,
there's only one little dot.
Yeah.
Where is that dot?
Kim Jong-un's house.
That there's like everywhere else around it is like lit up.
Yeah, they turn the power off.
Yeah.
Rogan actually had a fantastic guest on this week that I think everybody should go and listen to. It's a girl who escaped North Korea when she was 13.
Yeah.
And she talks about the atrocities that happen there. And it is like, I knew North Korea was like hell on earth, and how I thought I had an idea of how bad it was. I've heard stories, but to hear it from her firsthand of what happens there was unreal.
It's a crazy thing that they're able to hide that much, you know?
Well, yeah, just lock everybody out. They're basically living
in a giant house
in the 1800s.
Oh.
They don't have internet. They don't have food. They have to scrounge for like flowers and shit to eat. They eat rats that feed on dead bodies.
Damn.
It's crazy. So you guys should go and listen to it. I want to back up real quick before we get too far from this. I do not believe in prostitution or legalizing it. I'm just fucking around. So don't get your panties in a twist about, oh, Cody wants prostitutes. It's a joke. This is a comedy show. Relax.
Yeah, that was a joke. Yeah.
So anyway, North Korea, they can get fucked too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he's dead?
No. I know that thing that was happening like for a minute, like where everyone thought he was dead, and then he like came back out and like, because he got the coronavirus or whatever.
And he had heart problems.
Yeah.
Well, he's 350 pounds and like 4 foot and nothing tall.
Yeah.
He's a fat fuck.
Fat fucker.
You fat bastard.
Yeah, I heard that. Like, that was a total like meme. Like, everyone thought he was dead, and like
the sister was going to take over, and she was 10 times worse and crazy.
Yeah. Maybe they just made up maybe he had a twin.
Body double?
Kim Jong-un and Kim Jong-un.
That's another conspiracy, is the Joe Biden body double.
There's a body double?
No. Every president they think has a body double. Like with Trump, they thought Melania. There was 2 different Melanias. There was one that liked Trump and one that hated him. I saw that. With Biden, the conspiracy now is, that's all this fucking show is conspiracies, is pictures of his earlobes like attached and detached.
Really?
And like the same week, like it changes all the time. So they're like, there's a body double, man. There's 2 Joe Bidens. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Not. But he just had his ass wiped. That's what I heard. Did you see him with that reporter?
Yeah.
Hey, in your response to coronavirus, I already had my ass wiped. What? It's like a Big Daddy. I wiped my own ass.
And then that newest post, how he was like, you know what? What was the number? There's already been 350 million people in the U.S. who've had their vaccination.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
How many people are there in the U.S.? 312?
331.
331 million people in the U.S. Okay.
So 20 million of you got vaccinated.
Dude.
Twice.
That's where he's getting his numbers, because in the voting, Michigan, I mean.
Yeah, that's where they're just pulling fake people out.
Yeah. Yeah, these people are still living, so we're just gonna put a syringe in that one. He's good. He's good. He's vaccinated. Add it to the tally. Jesus.
You see the new thing of now the liberals are really confused because it was like, get vaccinated, get your double shot, get your booster shot. You should get vaccinated twice. Wear 17 masks, whatever. Well, now the argument is if you get your booster shot or you get your second dose or whatever, you're taking away from other countries that don't have the vaccine.
Ooh.
So how do you be righteous enough? Do you not get the vaccine? Now you're a fucking conservative bigot not getting your vaccine? Or do you get it and then you fuck the other country and now you're a bigot?
Dude, I also saw the thing of they were talking about the vaccine. Like they were like, so if I get a vaccine, I can still carry it and give it to someone?
Yeah, just as much.
But you can't get it yourself. So why would I get the vaccine to help reduce the spread if I can still carry it and give it to someone else? Well, it's just get the vaccine and it'll help you out with that.
Well, the infection rate is the same and the contraction rate's the same.
Yeah. It's just it doesn't affect you as much. And
Supposedly.
I think their whole point is that it helps prevent the people susceptible and like or closer to death with it. I mean,
yeah,
they
lucky.
I don't know. I still haven't had it. I don't think.
I don't think so either. I don't think it's a real thing. It's all a lie.
We're in a simulation.
I'm just kidding.
Here's another conspiracy, people. We're in a simulation. God damn it.
We are.
But yeah, I'm overhearing that word like it's
vaccine. Delta variant.
No.
Oh, no. That's not a scary enough word. They should have picked something scarier. The mega variant. Oh, no.
Where did the Delta variant come from? What is that from?
I don't know.
Is that just
Detroit?
Like the nickname?
Yeah, it's just a variant of it. Viruses mutate all the time.
Oh.
But it's statistically not worse than the other one. Have you been watching the Olympics?
I haven't been able to watch them. I have been trying to keep track of the medal count, though.
Me too.
But I have heard that the Olympics this year is kind of like scatterbrained in a way, like how they show it. Because like the years prior, they've showed it like where they show an event and they show that whole event. They enter it and you get to see the whole thing. And this time it's like you get to see a couple people, perform in that event. And then you go to a different event. And then you go to 3 others. Like it's all over the place and it doesn't really stick in line. And
I watched it for like an hour yesterday and that was the case.
Really?
Watched 17 fucking events that some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't know why it's in the Olympics.
Yeah, I thought it was cool how they did the skateboarding now. They added that to the Olympics. That was like the first couple days that they did that.
The only one that matters, in my opinion, is wrestling. That's like the only
Why?
We can beat you. We're the manliest country.
Oh.
Put the smack down.
Did you see how we
U.S. is winning?
Did you see all the shooting competitions? How U.S. took gold?
Yeah, and everything by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, freedom, bitch. Second A.
I love that.
I can't believe Japan is in second place for wrestling. I've never heard of a Japanese wrestler.
Really?
No. It should be Russia, Kyrgyzstan, or
yeah. Russia's kind of
Iran.
taking a shit this year, or this.
Are they in it?
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah,
because they got banned for a long time for steroids.
I'm pretty sure they're in it, dude. I remember seeing their name on the whole count.
Really? I thought they weren't allowed in this year. I may be 20 years behind.
Let's check it out. I mean,
poor information.
Oh my god, dude, we're at 99 medals total. And China's at 79 and Japan is at 51. So China's in first for gold.
But we have the most.
Yeah. And then we're second and then Japan is third.
Now, I have a question. Do we have more athletes competing than any other country, or does every country send the same amount of athletes?
I think we send the same amount of athletes.
Oh.
Because they only have so much housing. Have you seen those pictures and videos of the housing?
It's horrific.
Freaking insane.
Yeah.
Kanye posted a picture of his room. I don't know why he had a room, but his room like for the Olympics, and it was like a cell.
Why is Kanye at the Olympics?
I don't know, dude.
This
I
rapping.
don't even know if he was. It just showed a picture of the room in this year's Olympics, and the caption said Kanye posted his picture, but I don't know why he would even be there. I don't know if it was like offsite or what, but
Weird.
maybe they're not competing.
I don't think they are. But to me, every country cheats. Let's be honest. Okay. Now that it's in China and China's kicking ass, I kind of feel like they have a better way to sneak steroids and PEDs to all their athletes. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that would make sense, especially if if we us as people, right? We love our country, right? We would do a lot of things to fucking make our country look better than that fucking country.
Yeah.
So how would that? I mean, that would be the same case for any other country, right?
Yeah.
Like fuck those Americans. Let's cheat on them and win the Olympics.
Have you seen there's a whole documentary. It's called Icarus. Have you seen that?
No.
So it's this guy made this documentary on steroids, right? So he made a documentary talking about in the Tour de France how Lance Armstrong got stripped of his title because he was on steroids.
Uh-huh.
And they had to go down to like 27th place, something ridiculous, to give the win to somebody who wasn't on EPO or steroids or something like that.
Really? They had to go down 27 spots?
Yeah, everyone's taking it. And that guy probably just didn't get caught. So he started a documentary where he did a bike race, something like the Tour de France, or maybe he did it, not in the actual race, but the track. And then for a year, he was going to train and take steroids and do it again and see like how much of a gain he could get from the steroids use. Well, along the way, he's building connections with people who can teach him what to do. Excuse me, sorry. And he makes a friendship or a bond with this guy who ran was it the anti-doping agency, or he ran the doping program for Russia for the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
And this guy ends up coming clean to him during this documentary. And now this takes over the documentary of how this guy explains how the Russians have been taking steroids all these years and how they were swapping out the urine samples so they didn't get caught, and how they had these bottles that, these beakers that it's a glass where you put it on, you have to break the cap to get it off. They had a fucking hole in the wall where the Russians would pee in the cup and leave it, and this hole in the wall would open up, they would grab it, and they had some fucking fancy way of getting it open, swapping out the pee and putting in a fresh sample and putting it back. And the way they caught them after this came out, the way they caught them is with microscopes. They found like microscopic scrapes where somebody had tampered with it to get the pee out. So anyway, it ended up getting the Russians banned for so many years out of it. And the Russians are still trying to kill that guy who came out in this documentary, and he's been in hiding ever since.
Really?
So that's what the whole documentary turned to, was how all these countries cheat and how they get away with it. And it's pretty interesting.
So as far as like that dude's research, like did he gain any, like did that ever get resolved? Like did he gain anything out of it?
Out of the bike race? I think he does go and do it, but yeah, he would get a huge advantage.
Oh, he would?
Yeah. Just EPO, you could gain 20%. I mean, huge advantages. But everyone was doing it. Now, the testing's getting better and better and better and better. But I mean, back in the day, everybody was on in every sport, and it didn't matter. Baseball was almost completely dead. They were about to go bankrupt, like no more baseball. And steroids came into play, and people started hitting home runs and getting exciting, and people started coming back. And once baseball hit its height again, then they started having all these hearings and taking all these baseball players down for taking steroids, and now baseball is shit again. So steroids make things better. Now, in
Okay.
a fighting sport where I'm punching you in the face, I don't think you should have steroids where I can kill you because I can hit harder.
That makes sense.
But who gives a fuck if everyone on steroids or everyone in baseball's on steroids, right? That makes it way more exciting. Make golf on steroids. Make the hole from 400 yards, make it 700. Let people take steroids and just bomb the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Bowling, double the length, triple the size of the pin, and let people take steroids.
I feel like with baseball that could be like a controversial thing with like, you know, because you could hit the ball at these other guys and like fuck it. I mean,
true.
Here's the thing though, is you could kill them without the steroids though. I mean, there's people out there that just like bomb that thing and it just. I mean, you could kill someone even with some of those pitchers. They're throwing those balls 90, 100 miles an hour.
Okay, basketball.
Yeah.
Is there any reason they don't need to be on steroids?
No, if they're all on steroids, then fuck it.
And it's going to make them feel better. They're going to play better. They're going to feel better. Their joints are going to hurt.
Yeah.
I think the steroid
smaller
thing is
wieners,
stupid.
you know, whatever.
The wiener doesn't shrink, Tatum.
Oh.
Your balls can shrink if you take too much testosterone, but that's from the 70s. We've got it figured out now.
Oh. So, well, shit.
You've been brainwashed, my friend.
This is news to me.
Yep. I'm on steroids right now. Watch me rip this table in half.
Yeah, that's another thing, though. Roid rage. That's probably...
It's not true.
That's not a thing anymore?
Supposedly not really. If they test it. It makes you, if you're an asshole, you're just an asshole. That's big. It's scary. But if you're nice, you're nice.
But testosterone makes people angry.
It can, yes. That is very true.
Hmm.
But here's the thing. So there's levels of testosterone. We've already talked about this. It's on a level like to 1,000.
Yep.
Average male could be anywhere from 100 to 1,000. Well, if I'm at 300, you know, they do blood work. I'm at 300. I get on steroids and they bump me up to 1,000, and now I get all muscle mass. I feel better. I have more energy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm still a normal person. But if I was taking 5,000, now I could be an asshole.
I think that's where the whole term comes from, because a lot of people who are trying to get those gains, like
overuse.
Yeah.
But really, testosterone's a small part of it. You take growth hormone, you take estrogen blockers, you know, things like that.
How much does like steroids cost? I mean, is it like,
I don't know. I have a friend who's on them. I should ask him. I mean,
hey, at least he's not in a prostitution ring.
He got big. He denied it for so long, and I was like, dude, I know you're on fucking steroids. Look at you. You're a giant.
I gotta think.
And he was like, no, I'm not on them. I take vitamins. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I want those fucking vitamins.
Shit, okay, Hulk. Fuck. Hulk takes vitamins too.
He takes a very regulated. He gets his blood work done every month.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. And I know plenty of guys also that are on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, that are in their 30s, 40s, and they get, you know, to boost their testosterone. They say, you know, nothing really happens to them. Like no roid rage, no things like that. It just bumps them up to a normal level. And they're like, my sex drive is way better. My energy is 5 times better. I feel better.
Huh. Weird.
It's modern medicine, man. Just get with the fucking program.
What?
We should take everything.
Why the fuck
you want to take Coke? Take Coke. I don't give a fuck. Maybe you'll get more shit done.
No.
Except for heroin.
Why do I feel like
heroin?
Okay. Why do I feel like I gotta say, like, don't actually do that, guys? Like, don't point at the fucking camera and just say do that. Don't say that. Don't say you need to go do steroids. Do not say that.
I'm not saying that. Do you? Do you, boo?
I did not expect.
I'm a freedomist, dude. I'm fucking.
You never
free.
fail to surprise me.
Why?
I don't.
Because it's different every day.
No, it's just you. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Which part?
You do you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm like Uncle Sam, but instead of I want you, you do you,
dude. So I found out today Ken hates my Seth Rogen laugh.
Really?
He hates it. He was like,
Ken is one of our friends, an avid listener of the podcast.
yes, he's a daily fan, and he was talking to me about it, and he was like, hit, like he, trying to do it, and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, just don't do that laugh, okay? I was like, oh, the and he's like, no, don't do that.
What's funny about that is some other friends of ours are like, that's the best part. All of our friends start dying laughing.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Keep doing that shit.
I've heard that. Just Ken's like the only one that hates it. Everyone else is like, dude, that's fucking awesome. You sound just like him. And he said, it just sounds like a dumb laugh. Like it sounds.
And you're all, thank you. That's the point.
Who laughs like that? And it's like, well, apparently he does because I am imitating him.
It's kind of, you got to flick it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to remember how that conversation came up, but like it was at work or something and we were making fun of just laughing, I guess. If I can remember, I'll let you guys know, but
do you just get people quoting the podcast to you and you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about?
Yeah, and like they'll quote me from like episode 7, or like 8. And it's
remember
like,
when you said this?
And then they're like, "Oh no, that you weren't in that episode," or like, "No, you didn't say that part." Like they'll quote it, and I'll be like, "What?"
I'll have random strangers just walk up to me and say something from the podcast. Flip flops on ducks. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, episode 2,
dude.
Like, what? They're like, yeah, you said that. Remember? I'm like, no.
Bird-sized bees, dude.
That was 7 months ago. And not only do I have a podcast where I talk for hours at a fucking time, we have other projects that we work on. And I talk all fucking day.
Yeah.
And I say dumb shit all day long. I don't put this on for the podcast and talk about dumb shit. This is me. It doesn't matter where you find me.
Like,
I'll talk about bees fucking wolves anytime.
People quote me at work all the time and they're like, "Oh yeah, you said that." No, I didn't. And I'll like argue with them and they'll play it for me and I'll be like, "Shit. Okay, I said that. So what? What's the big deal?"
I didn't mean it. I take it back.
Jonathan's going to put he's going to pull this one up and be like, "Oh yeah, we hate Jews." And Jonathan, let it go.
Why did you say that? We do not hate Jews.
No, I know.
We're not prejudiced. We love them, just not Jonathan. But it's not because he's Jewish. He was better at this than us.
But I never. Okay, that's good to clarify. I did not say I hate Jews. I'm just saying he's going to pull it up to make it look like that.
I hated him, and then he became a Jew. I didn't know.
No, he's going to hate us. So.
Like, what is that in, is it 21 Jump Street where Channing Tatum hits that guy? And he's like, "I'm gay. You're gay. You hit me because I'm gay?" No, I hit him and he turned gay. You can't turn someone gay by hitting him. No, like I hit him and then I found out he was gay. You bigot. You hit a gay guy.
You fucking asshole. My favorite part is like when they're trying to ditch school, and they're running down the stairs and they're on like that fucking miracle drug or whatever. And the gym teacher's like, "Hold up. You guys have a hall pass?" And then Channing Tatum's just like, doing the thing with his tongue. And then, fuck, I'm so sorry. I feel bad because he always gets this shit. But who's the other guy?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. He starts doing it right after, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You put your tongue," and he like shoves his hand in his mouth. "Put your fucking tongue back in your mouth. I like what you're doing, but you can't do that."
That's
funny.
That's a good movie. I haven't seen it.
I like that gym teacher. He's a funny actor.
Yeah, he was a Marine, I believe.
Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah, good for him.
It's funny.
Now he's in fucked up Hollywood.
Yeah, but it's fucking funny. Speaking of fucked up Hollywood, I watched that movie. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Dude.
What the fuck?
Greatest scene of all time.
Dude, I don't know.
Is that last scene.
Oh, yeah.
When he fucking beats that girl's ass with the dog food.
Yeah.
And then Leonardo
lobs it at her and dunk.
The dog starts eating her face.
Yeah.
And then Leonardo's just chilling by the pool, and all of a sudden the girl comes running out, and he runs
What the
and
fuck?
grabs the flamethrower and just torches her.
Dude.
Who else could get away with that except for Quentin Tarantino? That scene, I hated the movie. I thought it was so boring. That fucking scene makes it worth it. It was badass.
Dude, I didn't get the fucking movie. I don't get it.
So you have to understand Hollywood. It's basically like trying to tell stories of Hollywood.
Uh-huh.
So, like the scene with Bruce Lee
Okay.
and whoever the actor is,
Yeah.
that like really happened, but no way the way it was shown. It was like Bruce Lee tried to show something to the actor in real life, and that guy was like a world champion wrestler or judo guy. And so he was like, no, look, if I do this, like you're helpless, you know, was kind of show him how it went.
Yeah.
And so they made Bruce Lee kind of look like a dumbass. And then the kids at the ranch that were murderers, that's the Mansons, like Charles Manson and his little cronies. So he was like telling stories that have happened in Hollywood in this movie that it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's not going to make sense, but
Gotcha.
that last scene is that didn't happen in real life. They actually killed the people that they went to go kill. But that was fucking hilarious. He just, pow.
Yeah, he's like, you know, he whistles and the dog goes after it, and then the chick starts running like, dude, she's running on like a fucking runway, like an airplane runway, dude. She's running for like, it seems like forever, and then he's just dunk.
Oh, man.
A whole can of dog food, breaks her face open.
You can't do that. And like most people can't make that movie. A guy beating a girl and get away with it. He does it, and they're like, here's an award.
Dude.
That was so awesome.
I was so confused by that, like, whole movie. And, like, I had one of my buddies mention it to me. He's like, oh, my God, I love this movie. And the first time I watched it, I actually fell asleep to it. So I was like, let's try this again.
Me too.
And so I watched it the second time, and it made no fucking sense. I was just confused the entire time. But that makes sense. If you gotta kind of update yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's targeted to an older audience that would be more familiar with those stories.
Gotcha.
But it's still a good movie. The acting's fantastic. It's shot well. It just doesn't have a good story line that
you can follow,
like that we could follow.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting though that how much like scenes they had to, you know, act as different people in one movie.
Yeah.
It's like an Inception kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you're just, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio had to act different characters in that one movie. In reality, he was acting these actors, but acting in the one movie.
He's acting as an actor, acting as other actors.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Is he the best? Is he the GOAT?
I think so, dude. I mean, he's honestly like, he's got so much talent to, like, you know, change his voice, change who he is, you know. And honestly, I think it helps him out by being brought up as like being in these different movies, like just straight off the bat, and being completely different characters, to where everyone kind of sees him as that like universal like actor. Like he can do anything.
Yeah.
When it comes to acting, you know?
He's fantastic. And in my opinion, I don't know him, but he's like the only one that's hit that greatness level that hasn't gone batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only mark on him is he gets a new girlfriend every 6 months or whatever, and they're 21, they're blonde, and they all look the same.
Huh.
Every single one.
I remember seeing a photo dump, basically, and it was like, one of the photos was him pranking Jonah Hill, like as a paparazzi, and he ran up to Jonah Hill with like a camera, and Jonah Hill like freaked out. He's like, "Oh, dude," you know. You could see the story in the pictures. It was kind of funny, but
can you imagine being that famous? That's like twice as famous as you and I.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Sky's the limit, dude.
That's got to freak you out everywhere you go. You could never get away.
Yeah. And like, I mean, that's like, honestly, like, if you think about it, The Rock, like, if you think about The Rock, there's a lot of people that like him, right? He's in a lot of movies, and he's that funny, muscular guy that everyone looks for. And,
And he's giant. It's
yeah.
not like he can hide.
Yeah. And it's like people know him and he's just like super friendly with everyone that he sees. And it's like, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We know people who've met him.
Yeah. And it's just like, holy crap. I mean, what do you do other than smile and wave, right?
You know who's the GOAT at that stuff? You know Bill Murray?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the videos of him with fans?
No.
Okay, so he's a big golf player and things like that. There's a video of him playing golf. He'd probably get canceled for it now. Fucking. Anyway, he like just walks over and like there's fans and he's like gonna take a picture of him. He just walks up to somebody and like kisses them and walks away. They're like, what the fuck? And then there's all these stories of Bill Murray at an airport or, traveling and he'll fuck with people.
Oh yeah, I heard of this one.
And the one where the guy's like eating chips,
Yeah.
Bill Murray comes, sits down, just reaches in, takes a chip, eats it. The guy goes to say something and is all, shh, no one will believe you.
And then walks away.
And then gets up and walks away. He's so awesome.
That's fucking
Isn't that
hilarious.
so
Yeah,
badass?
that's
Because
funny.
no one would believe him.
Yeah. I just remember seeing him for the first time. Like he became like a legend in my book because of like, I watched Zombieland and he
plays himself.
Yeah, he plays himself, and like everyone in the movie was acting around. I'm like, oh my God, I am such a huge fan. Like, and then he dies this epic death, like
Pretending to be a zombie.
yeah, just kidding.
And then
I'm
he
actually
keeps
dying.
And then he keeps.
No, and then his exhale was just. Yeah, and then he inhales.
How about in the cut scenes or like the credit scenes where they show him getting an interview when all of a sudden the girl turns into a zombie and he's like, what the fuck, picks something up and like bashes her head in and he's like, hey, Bob, we got to get out of here. She must have eaten some Mexican food or something. Like zombies are coming out of everywhere. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude.
He's all chill.
From that movie, like on, I always thought of him as like, dude, this guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah,
I mean, if you got to be a legend to be in a movie, first of all, and then just be acted by other actors to be like a badass.
Yeah,
you got to have some sort of badass reputation to be. It's just cool.
I don't know if that made sense or not, but okay.
It makes sense to me. That's all that matters.
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
Bottom line, he's a legend because of Zombieland.
You know who else is a legend? Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. He'll go down.
When he goes away,
we will riot.
You know who the best actor of all time is? Vin Diesel.
Because we got family.
Family.
Okay, Batman.
Where's my family?
They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah.
Dude.
My brain's broken trying to think what Dominic Toretto as Batman would do if his family was dead. He would drive a car so fast it would spin the earth backwards like Superman. Then he would go and save his family. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's going to be the next Fast and the Furious. I just gave him that idea.
Dude, because watch. Yeah.
Universal Studios, I want $100 for that idea.
Just $100?
Yeah. Hollywood's going broke. They can't afford any more than that.
Dude, you know where I haven't been? I haven't been to Disneyland in like forever.
I think I'm done. I'm never going back there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
last time. Go ahead. Sorry. I interrupt you a lot. I apologize. I'm apologizing. I'm being nice.
Okay.
I just get excited to talk to you.
Okay. Jonathan knows. Anyways, I haven't been to Disneyland in like forever, right? And the last time I went, it had, all the Disney Princess, all that, those rides. Like they were just themed around Mickey Mouse, the Disney Princesses, and all of it. And now, the most badass part, they have Cars Land.
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
That's the most badass part? Even more badass than Star Wars?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I know that I want to see it. right? Like, maybe it's going to be a total shit show, but like, I at least need to experience whether or not it's good.
You really like Cars, huh?
Dude, I fucking love that movie. I love all three.
Huh.
I love Cars.
Interesting. I went there right when they built Cars Land, I think, because there was like a mini Cars World, like the little town. But there was no rides in it, and there was no one in there. Like, I walked in and I was like, there's nobody over here. This is kind of weird. And there was like rides coming soon signs. No one was in there, so I was like, Cars Land is stupid.
Stupid.
But now it's a big thing. Everyone talks about it. But right now, Star Wars is the one blowing up.
Really?
Yeah, you can go and I guess the rides are really badass and you can make your own lightsaber and
Really? Dang. Huh. I didn't know all that, but like
Tatum, stop burping, dude.
I'm not I was talking as it burped.
I know,
as you burped.
That was talent, dude.
What can I say?
What can I say?
But I at least want to check it out. So if Shelby can get on that surprise trip that we have coming.
I totally forgot about that.
How dare you forget about that?
I know.
Orlando, dude. We're going to Orlando.
What a douche canoe.
I heard. I want to go back to Florida too. That's another exciting thing.
I've never been there.
You've never been to Florida?
Nope.
Dude, it's bad. It's the people there are built different.
Yeah, they
like
are.
people say that, but like it's legit. Like people are built different, and it's humid AF over there. So we kind of got to go like fall.
December?
No, fall.
Okay.
Like late fall, like November, end of October.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going to Tennessee for the first time here in a couple weeks.
What?
Yeah.
What? When?
September 10th
For
through the 14th.
How did I not know this?
You know it now. I'm telling you now.
What are you going for? Concert?
To go see Shelby's buddies. Shelby's best friend and her husband.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's cool.
Yeah. She's a famous singer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
She got a podcast. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
I was going to say, go check her out. She's got
a really good podcast. If
Laundry
you're
Day.
Laundry Day. Go check it out.
Yeah.
For you women out there and you men who want to know a woman's mind, Laundry Day, live now. Go check it out.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty funny. I like it.
Yeah, I've watched a couple episodes.
You did?
Yeah, it made me kind of laugh.
Yeah. I've learned things I don't want to learn in this life on that podcast. She taught me that girls poop apparently a lot.
No.
And fart and all kinds of things.
That's bullshit. She's lying.
And she said,
I refuse to believe her. This is a conspiracy.
She said, like normal underwear, when you fart, your butt cheeks clap. But if you wear a G-string, it's a fart muffler. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm terrified now. So if you guys want a good podcast, go check that one out. It's well done. She'll make you laugh. She'll gross you out.
What the fuck?
She just got a free ad from us too.
Dude, that fucking blew. I didn't hear that yet. That blew my mind.
Yeah. She's not political at all, so she may not want us talking about her on our podcast.
Well, I mean, it just goes to prove that you can be friends with anyone, no matter their political views. You can just look past it and move on with your life. Get over it, people.
Except for a communist. I'm not your friend.
Bitches. It's all right. We'll change your mind here pretty soon.
Bitches get fishes.
Give us 10 more episodes and we will change your mind on why communism is bad.
Just 10 more?
Yep.
Dude, this country's awesome.
I fucking love this country. Here,
we're a little lost, but we can get back on track.
I seen the pictures of the U.S. with, like the land masses and like mountains and stuff and elevation. It just showed a picture and it showed the 3D image of like elevation based off of
like a topo map.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is crazy how flat, like
the middle.
Or the middle.
Middle East.
North and middle north. Anyways, the middle of the U.S. is just like flat.
Mhm.
Like I can only imagine like you just like, you walk up on a 12-foot step ladder and you fucking see the rest of the state.
Dude, it's seriously like that. Have you been
How-
anywhere where it's like that?
How fucking lame.
It feels weird.
Like I don't, if I have, I don't remember it. Because the only time I've gone like cross country like that was like when I was younger and it was on the way to Yellowstone.
Like Texas, perfectly fucking flat. Annoying as hell. New Orleans, I was just there not too long ago. You drive up on an overpass, you're now the highest point in the state.
Is that
It is
true?
I don't think it's true, but
be-
it's true.
Can
It
you
is
imagine
so
that being a
fucking
stat?
flat. I'm sure there's a hill somewhere. I have a friend who owns a ranch in Kansas,
Uh-huh.
and it's this whole county. Guess what the tallest point in the whole county is? How high? Like how much higher than the rest of it?
I'm going to say 30 feet.
3 feet.
What?
3 feet.
What? Are you serious?
He has the highest point in the whole area on his property is 3 feet. It's nothing but fucking corn and deer. That's all it is.
How do they gauge that, by the way? Like, I know you can use math and shit, but like,
Math and shit. Something like that. I don't know.
oh, dude, okay, I'll put a pin in that one, what I was just thinking about. But
Okay.
how do you gauge that based like off of sea level? Because they do it like off of sea level, right?
That's not 3 feet above sea level. It's like whatever the elevation there is, it's so flat. The biggest.
Okay, well,
hump is-
how do they gauge that though?
I don't know. Surveyors with lasers and shit. Satellite, like what you were looking at. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but those images are created based off of data that they already have.
Maybe there's a guy with a stick who like bink measures it, bink measures it, bink.
What does he measure off of though?
God. He
Okay.
dude, the earth is flat, so he just takes a fucking level, sticks it out there and goes, yep, it's flat. Oh, look at this one. It goes up a little bit.
So it's not flat.
He has a huge level,
Huge.
like 5 mile long level.
Damn. Dude, so check this out. Here's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
I actually talked to Jonathan about this the other day.
Oh, you mean the best podcast host ever?
Okay, take it easy. All right, he's not that good. Okay. Anyways, love you, Jonathan.
Love you, buddy.
So the whole big thing on the sea level rising, right? Global climate change is causing the icebergs to melt, causing water levels to rise. You've heard of it, right?
Yeah. Why is the ocean getting taller? Or, why is it raising? If they melt, wouldn't it just take up the space that they were just in?
No, because a lot of like if you've seen like icebergs and stuff, they're
come out of the
like
water?
they're sitting above the. I mean, there's a lot of it in the water, right? But there's also a ton of it that's out of it. I mean,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
it's like 20 feet above sea level. Some of them. I mean,
All I ever see is the picture of the iceberg for the motivational poster that's like gigantic, and there's this little tiny piece at the
yeah.
top.
yeah. So here's what I was thinking about,
Oh, yes.
right?
Okay.
An alternative on actually why the water level is rising. Okay. We got tectonic plates and we got all this land moving around, right?
Yes.
Which makes mountains, right?
Yep.
When these plates are pushing against each other and pushes up, right? But that takes a long fucking time to do all that, right? To
Yes.
create big old mountains. I mean, they're saying, like, I think Mount Everest since like 1990s has grown only like 3 feet or 3 inches or
3 inches, I think.
something super small,
Yeah.
right?
And I think that's from ice.
Okay.
It's only like,
Yeah.
I think it's an inch like every 1,000 years or something.
So,
I'm probably wrong.
you know how it rained really, really bad the other, like, couple weeks ago?
Okay.
Okay. When it rains that bad, what happens?
The water soaks into the aquifers.
No.
It goes to the ocean.
What do they call it? It calls a flash flood. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What color is the water when it's flowing down these nice little creeks? And could you see to the bottom?
Brown?
Could you see to the bottom?
No, sir.
Okay. Why is it brown?
Because there's mud in it.
Okay. So where does that water go?
To the ocean.
Dude, what if the water level is rising because our like it's just flattening everything out.
The water's not rising. Land is going down.
Yeah. Into like the deepest spots of the ocean. Like the Mariana Trench could have been deeper, but it actually isn't anymore because rain just carries dirt and little particles and drops it in the ocean.
I think you solved it.
I mean, is that like, I feel like that's a crazy thought. I mean, let me know what you think, guys, but like, because, I mean, it rains everywhere all the time. And there's obviously like places that where it rains more, like Washington, and then places where it rains less, like Arizona.
Yeah. Fuck this place.
So, what the fuck do you mean? Arizona's badass. Anyways.
No, it's not. It sucks. Don't come here.
Yeah, New Mexico is way better. Anyways.
That's a secret spot.
So.
Where?
No answer.
Sorry, go ahead. What's your...
Is that like a serious, like, concept? Because I feel like nobody's ever said anything like this. Like, either it's so overlooked or I'm just being fucking retarded. Sorry, special. I'm dumb.
No, you're retarded. That's
okay.
I don't know. I don't think it's a real theory, though.
You don't think? Because, like, when flash floods happen in Arizona, dude, they fucking go and it, like, raises, like, 12 feet in a wash, carries out, like, all this dirt, debris, all this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, eventually that stuff has got to make it to the ocean, right? I mean, like, for Arizona, right? It leads to a lot of lakes before you even get close to the ocean. But,
yeah.
I mean, it all flows down.
Eventually. Yeah, but there's mountains in the way. So how does it go up and then back down?
It goes around.
Oh. Here's my theory.
Okay.
All coastal cities, the poop water and sewer water gets funneled into the ocean. So people are eating cows on land, eating them, poop them out, and it goes into the ocean. It's just filling it up slowly with poop water.
But that sounds way more crazy because there's a lot of like...
That's crazy.
Yeah, let's talk about why the Titanic actually sank.
People poop way more than flash floods.
Really?
Yes.
That is...
Have you ever seen a fucking porta potty?
Statistic, but what I'm saying is plants would consume that as like nutrition, right?
In the ocean,
and then plants
grow and fill the ocean up.
No, because it gets reduced to the size of atoms.
Lots of atoms.
Fun fact: did you know like about
why would plants?
The majority of our oxygen is actually provided by like ocean plant life.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like a good majority, like above 75%.
That is something I'm worried about. We're fucking the ocean up bad.
Well, good thing we're making it grow, right? Good thing we're flattening all these mountains out with all this fucking rain.
Taking all the fish out. Fucking everything up. No more coral, no more fish.
Dude, I got to do more research on that because that's got to be a thing. I mean, I totally just had this thought on a whim. I was just like, because it just rained, and I was looking at the water, and I was like, you know what? Eventually,
where does this go?
Where does this go? It goes to the ocean eventually.
Oh, the ocean.
So, does that mean?
That must mean that. I trust you. You're basically a scientist, so.
Okay.
I trust you. Do some research.
I will. And I'm going to prove you fuckers wrong.
No one's arguing with you.
Whatever, dude. I can hear them already. You fucking idiot.
No, they love you.
And guess what? I don't give a fuck. You can call me an idiot all you want. Because I'll be laughing my head off.
Your happy ass to the bank?
Yeah. What he said. Don't defend me. I got this myself. No, just playing. Thank you, dog.
We're co-hosts. I'm going to fucking defend you no matter what.
Wow.
Other than your statement about you hating Jews, I'm out of that one. I love Jews.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate them all, just one in specific.
And he's only 49% Jewish, so it doesn't count.
And he just happened to be invited on our fucking podcast.
He did great. That's awesome.
Yeah. He did great.
He did great. All right, you ready to get out of here?
Dude,
Or you want to keep rolling?
I am beyond ready.
To keep rolling?
No.
You're beyond ready to get out of here?
I am beyond ready.
Why?
We've been
having a good time.
No, yeah, we have.
Hey, I want to, before we end this, I want to give a shout out to our number one fan. I'm pretty sure. We have a fan in particular who, when we post something, he's the first one to like it. He is always talking about it. He wants merch. He's always in on it. He's mean about it sometimes.
Yeah. I love him, dude. And honestly, I say the next thing that we do is get some merch out there, dude.
I bought him. Well, we're in the design process for some stickers. I ordered some template or some samples. We could get some stickers out for you guys. We're working on some shirts, some hats, some shit like that. So we'll just figure out whatever they cost and we'll just sell them to you for whatever they cost. We don't want to make any money on it and we'll give a shitload of them away too. We should do another giveaway like Yetis or something like that.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe.
We can get some custom Yetis made. That'd be badass.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to the biggest bully I know, but also the biggest fan, Jason. Keep up the good work, bud.
Yeah, dude.
We love you. Be nicer to me, okay?
Do what you do. Do what you do best, Jason. That's what makes you you.
You do you.
You do you, boo-boo.
Anyway, follow the Instagram, like the show. Leave us 5-star on iTunes. Leave us a comment. Leave her a review. Trick the algorithm. Help us out. I know it's annoying. I'm going to keep annoying you.
Dude, that's what we're here for, just to annoy.
Go check out Laundry Day. And until next time.
Yeah. Guys, as always, take it easy. We'll catch you next time. Later.